Hello. I feel like you can see my knees. This just seems like the headband is giving headband wig. Is it not? Mm-mm. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, maybe I should just sit like this.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Back with another video, and this one is a little wait, I need my chapstick. I just remembered. As you can see, I'm in the RE spirit today because there's just some weirdness in the air right now surrounding Miss Ariana Grande. And I know if you're an RE stan and you have been for years, sorry, hold on. 1 second. Anyway, so I know if you're an RE stan, you have probably seen these videos popping up on your feed of either if it's concert clips, like videos from the tour and things not looking right, or if it's just discourse on it in general on Reddit, on YouTube, Instagram. It's everywhere, and I'm like, is this a marketing tactic at this point? Because this is kind of like, why is this everywhere? And I think it could be because she just has such a massive following that there's so many of us. But without further ado, I'll stop talking for now and we'll get right into the video. It's literally Monday. I was supposed to film this yesterday, get this up early in the morning, but I wasn't feeling well and there was drama. Like I said, I had my RE merch on today. I wanted to be in the RE spirit because there's something weird going on, and I can't exactly put my finger on it because there's she won't just come out and say it, which she doesn't have to, but also low key, why not just come out and say what's going on so that you can shut everybody up? Because we wouldn't be speculating and going back and forth talking about what we're talking about right now if she would just be like, guys, I'm fine, I did do whatever and this is what's happening, or I don't know. But I also don't know her personally, so I don't know how easy it is for her to admit something like that. Even if that were the case, I've heard speculation of her and Ethan Slater breaking up because of his concerns over her health. And I'm like, interesting. That hadn't crossed my mind. I don't know. There's just weird stuff in the air. I don't want to spend too long talking about this. And I also, just like I did with my last video, I have notes just so I don't spend too much time rambling. I'm really just making this video as a concerned fan because I grew up with Miss Ari, and literally in 2013, you could catch me bumping the Yours Truly CD, blasting it throughout the house over and over again. My parents knew that album, actually my whole family knew that whole album like the back of their hand because I played it so often. Me and Honeymoon Avenue went together real bad, okay? And then before that, watching Victorious, I've been here, okay? First of all, I used to make so much Ari content, but I will say there's stuff that I didn't even know about Miss Ari. Oh my god. There's stuff that I didn't even know about Miss Ari in regards to this whole health situation. I'm concerned about her health, as most of us are. And it's this teeter-tottering topic of don't talk about women's bodies. This is not a judgment. This is a girl, are you good? Because if somebody's not checking on you, then you're doing just as much damage as somebody who is speaking negatively on you with ill intent. So are we using common sense right now? Anyway, so there's a difference, and this definitely is not any form of judgment. It's really just concern. I've never made a video like this before, and I have been seeing comments comparing this situation to Amy Winehouse's situation, and that's what really made me be like, oh, you know what? Because people literally just watched her decline and just didn't say anything. And one thing I hate about society is that people will be acting like they don't see the problem, which sometimes celebrities do be hiding it sometimes. And also with mental health, you never know what somebody's dealing with because you literally can't see it. So, but my thing was just society loves to watch celebrities until they can't anymore. They like to consume. and sometimes bury their head in the sand with what they are seeing and what's right in front of them and make excuses for it until like the person is not here anymore, and then they're like, oh my god, I miss them so much and blah blah blah. Like, but where was his energy before, when you had the ability to tell them and leave the same comments that you were telling everybody else not to leave? Where was his energy? So yeah. Which, not saying that's the case with Ari, not putting that out there, but also that's what happened with a lot of other celebrities, and no, like, not doing that. And I am still learning the lore on some of this stuff. Like, I was never on Tumblr, so I never knew about all of that. I really don't know how to, like, go about addressing this topic, and I almost wasn't going to make the video because of that, but I feel like if everybody else is able to leave comments, I should be able to make a video. You don't need to have a master's degree in psychology to be able to give your friend advice or check on them. So that's basically what this video is. I've seen Miss Ari in all of her phases. I've seen them. I've been there. I know you know what I'm talking about. That's my cookie. That's my juice. I've seen them, and I know she said that like the body that we were comparing her to is not the healthiest one, and that she was like mixing meds with alcohol, and also like the trauma that she's been through. Like, there's so much to this. There's so much. The divorce situation with her parents and the divorce situation with her and Dalton. Like, there was so much, and that's just what we know about. You never know what's going on behind closed doors, period. No matter how much you think you know about a celebrity or an influencer or whatever, there's always something that you don't know. Sometimes people just also don't know how to like go about telling people that information. Sometimes people withhold that information for their own reasons because they don't feel safe enough to speak on it, or for purposes that benefit them. There's a whole plethora of reasons, and I don't know what's going on, or like why again she hasn't said anything about this. The fact that this is such a like trending topic right now, which is also kind of like nerve-wracking for me, and I'm not even Ari, because like imagine this many people talking about the way that you look. And again, like, I feel like depending on how you want to take it, and I guess what you're seeing, it could seem like it's judgment, but I feel like most of us are literally just concerned, because right now in America, we don't need somebody that is a beacon of light like Miss Ariana Grande to have their health declining. We need that positivity and that light, and this is especially not the time. So I think that's another reason why we're all just like, girl, you good? You good? Can you please tell us? Please, just let us know, because there's just a lot going on. And I remember even like going to specifically the last tour in 2019 with my family. We all left the house for that one. I remember just being in the arena, walking around, and there was literally no, I mean, I got like one side eye, but 99.9% of people in that arena were, oh my god, girl, your outfit is so cute. I love your outfit. No, I love your outfit. Oh my god, I love your makeup. No, I love your makeup. And it wasn't fake. It was literally like the most genuine, wholesome, everybody be yourselves vibe. And I've always kept that with me. The unspoken influence that she has. Yeah. The other day when I put on my Ari merch, I was wearing the like blue crew neck. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That blue crew neck that was released. The only reason I'm not wearing it right now is because I sneezed in it like 4 times. Because I was cleaning the house the other day, and you're not supposed to keep clothes on that you like coughed or sneezed in, because then you could be recycling the germs and keeping yourself sick. And yeah, I was wearing that the other day. I put it on. I was comfortable. I turned around. I was like looking at the photo on it. And I was just like, it's so crazy where we're at now in this topic of Ari. Like, I never thought I'd be talking about this. I don't know if it's just because, again, I had my head in the sand at 11 and just did not know what was going on because I was too busy watching Sam and Cat, or I don't know. I put on that merch the other day, and it was so weird because it was this overarching feeling of like, I feel like sad putting this merch on. Like, I feel like I'm in mourning for this Ari, and not like in a way that like I miss this era of her music or like her style or whatever. No, it was like I felt like I was in mourning for a person, and I don't know what that's about. yeah, I don't know what that's about, and I don't like that. I just don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. Like I said, apparently she has a history of eating disorder, and from what I've been told, Positions was her healthiest era. But my thing is just like, no matter what we think her healthiest era is, it's like you still never know what they're doing behind the scenes, and especially with all the money that she has. Oh my god, I just literally I don't understand, and I don't even know where to start. I'm also like confused because anytime anybody would say anything about her body and be concerned, I remember this happened like towards the when she was on set filming for Wicked, when she was telling people to not talk like speak on other people's bodies. Like I get what she's saying, but at this point we've reached a completely new level. You're not supposed to see your whole sternum. Nobody's whole sternum is supposed to be exposed like that. I was feeling gaslit because I'm like, her saying that any of the previous bodies that we're comparing her to is the time that she wasn't at her healthiest, it's just kind of irrelevant because either way, we see the decline. Like, it's not like we're like, girl, no, that was your best. Like, you looked your best. You felt your best. We're not like going into all that necessarily. It's more so like we're just talking about the decline. Like, this is the worst that I've ever seen her. Like, I was waiting. I was one of those fans that was waiting for 7 years because in 2020 we obviously couldn't get a tour for Positions, and then Eternal Sunshine came out, and so I was really just waiting for a tour to see my girl, and now it doesn't even feel right. I think if I won tickets to see Ari on tour right now, I just wouldn't be able to be in that arena fully vibing out, dancing and singing, like there's not clearly a problem directly in front of me. Like, I would rather check on her. Something feels off about this whole Ari situation. There's something that she's not telling us, or something that she's withholding from us for whatever reason. And it's just also weird because I'm just like, there's nobody around you that has tried to tell you or like check on you. And if they have tried to check on her, then like, was her response like, no, I'm good, stop attacking me? Or was it like, no, I'm good, this is the best I've ever felt or looked or whatever? Like, I genuinely have no idea. And that's what has us all, I think, talking in circles because there's so much that we don't know. It's like exhausting. Not exhausting in a bad way, but it's exhausting because I'm like, it's like when you're talking to somebody that you don't want to talk to because you always have negative experiences with that person, and like you feel sickly, like you feel anxious, your whole body feels it. That's how I feel. Like, I was literally just listening to Ray, and now I'm sniffling and tearing up because I don't know what's going on with Ari, and I've never experienced this before in my life. I've never had any friends or family just be declining in the way that she's declining. Like, even her performance is not, she's not fully giving 120% like I know she usually does. Her movement is not, it's giving like I'm just going through the motions and like just put on a show so that everybody thinks that I'm fine because I was already contracted to this tour. That's what it's giving for me personally. I would not be able to sit there and jam out to these songs knowing that there's something off with my girl. I don't know why this is like making me have this reaction. I guess it's because, again, I've never had a family member or a friend have such drastic changes like this where it's clear that there's something going on and you don't know how to help or what's going on. This is so weird. I'm like, I don't know her, she doesn't know me, but I have, like I said, been here literally since I was little. Anyway, Ari, if you see this, I hope you're okay. We hope you're okay. That's the only reason most of us are talking about this, is because we hope you're okay and we don't want anything bad to happen to you. Guys, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've cried on this channel. Oh my god. I don't understand. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Y'all need to know that black girls cry anyways. Yeah, I just hope that she's good. I don't know what happened somewhere along the way where there was a reason for the decline in her physical appearance and like her muscle mass and all of that. This is not about her being frail or petite. She's always been petite. We've always really seen her collarbones. But to see somebody's whole sternum, that's not normal. That's not normal. I don't care what you say. That's not normal. It gets to a point. My God. I feel like I'm watching a friend like have something happen that I don't understand or can't like pinpoint, and I just want to like check on them, but I don't know how or like why. So you don't really know how to go about it, and you don't want to like make them feel uncomfortable, but also you're like, I just want to check on you because I don't want you to think that you're alone. You know, that's what this whole situation with Arya is giving. I don't remember the last time I've ever seen her like, and maybe I just don't know the lore. I don't remember the last time I've ever seen her like nauseous or like puking on stage like some celebrities. Y'all remember that time when Lady Gaga and Ari were rehearsing for like Rain on Me, and Lady Gaga scratched her and she wouldn't let her put the Neosporin on her eyebrow. And as somebody who likes to do for other people and is like, when somebody's doing something for me, it doesn't feel the same. Seeing what we see of her now and knowing a little bit more of the lore that I didn't know a few days ago and like last week and the week before, it just is giving like this lack of self-care in a way. And we could just be assuming and speculating, but really that's all we have to do right now, because we're trying to piece together what she's not telling us, because she's not telling us. So it's like, which is again why I said it would be best if she just came out and said, guys, I'm fine, I've just been da 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 da, or this is what happened and da da da. Like, I also know that like her being in the industry could have been another level of trauma on top of everything else, because especially as a woman, you're told how to walk, dress, talk, how to wear your hair. Meanwhile, guys get to just go on stage wearing pants, possibly a shirt, and everybody's like, oh my God, he's so cute. So there's that. And then there's also the fact that this is the same industry that had Demi Lovato. I think she said her management at one point was like hiding food from her. I don't know if it was fruit or dessert, but they were hiding it from her. This is also the same industry that made Halsey go on stage and have a miscarriage and continue performing. Aside from the fact that she is this light, this, again, unspoken influence that she has on millions of us that listen to her music and have grown up with her, I feel like this is just like an energy that deserves to be protected. But anywho, I think that's about it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on, and like I said, I've never experienced this. In terms of all of the trauma that she's been through and the possible body dysmorphia or like the whatever mental battle she may be going through, or that y'all may be going through watching this, I want to insert this clip that I just saw because, sorry, let me wipe my tears first. I just want to insert this clip because in lieu of all of this surrounding her health and her possible mental health and like everything, for her and for y'all, I just wanted to insert this video, this clip, this reels that I saw from Celeste Rose, that I like went into Instagram to catch up on this engagement chat that I'm in, and then I was about to leave, but it was like right there on my like feed as the first video, and I was like, oh, this is a nice video. So I decided to download it and save it so that I could insert it into this video for anybody that might need it, and it might help. And I just thought it was nice and wholesome. Anywho, I've been talking for like 42 minutes at this point. Yeah, I need to like hurry up and edit this. And now I have to pee again because I have been talking for like 42 minutes. And I need to turn on these house lights. So I need to go pee. Yeah, hit that Ari note. Oh, that's not even her. That's Thank you guys so much for watching. And a lighter hearted topic. When did you become a fan of Ari? When did you become a fan? Was it 2013? Was it 2015? Was it last year? This year? When did you become a fan? Let me know in the comments. But I have to pee. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.